Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Diamond Painting and Stitching with Laura, and tonight I'm working on the beaded cottage. Sorry, I was a little thirsty. Been a long day. Long day. So how's everybody doing? Is everybody ready for their big weekend? I hope. It's just totally busy at the restaurant. Today was my first day back after being off for 4 days, being sick. So, yeah, it was just beyond words. So this is the color we're using. It's kind of a cream color. We're working on the cobblestone here because I thought it was closer to the edge. And that's always a little bit easier to work on. If I can get it to go, we'll have it made. Come on. Jeez. Feels like a year since I've been beading. I've been kind of working on that one cross stitch that I showed you in my last video. It's of the, what do you call it, the potting shed type thing. Didn't get very much further last night. I was just tired and knew I had to be at work today, so yay. But that's cool. It was kind of nice to have some place to go. I don't know what I'm ever going to do if I retire. I am just going to be totally fried staying at home because it kind of drives me nuts, but oh well. I got the kits put away that I just got yesterday. I still have one diamond painting coming, and I've got one regular cross stitch, and then I've got the beaded cross stitch coming. So yeah, that'll be cool. I haven't decided what I'm going to buy this week for this payday, so kind of up in the air. And let's see what else. Oh, I saw on my clothes smell like candles. I don't know her real name. I should, but I can't think of it right now. And she got a beaded cross stitch that was a full beaded cross stitch, and it looked really pretty. And I tried to look it up this morning before I went to work, and that didn't work, so I'll have to go back and look again. But you might check out her channel. But it was a full beaded cross stitch, and I think the whole thing is beaded. I didn't see it up close really well, and I didn't check it out on the, but she got it from Wish, and I don't know what she paid for it because I still haven't found it, so I'll keep you informed. But it looked really nice. I think it was, God, now I can't remember. Oh, isn't that terrible? I told you, it's been a very long day. Very long day. And I missed doing my videos. I kind of sort of did a video on the unboxing last night, and that was about all I had in me, so I didn't feel like talking, so hopefully I won't cough through this. I didn't cough too much today, so the congestion is kind of settling down, I think. I hope. It only seems to attack at night when I go to lay down, and last night I had to sleep practically sitting up just to not go into a coughing fit. And I bought a whole bag of what do you call it? Cough drops. So we should be good for about the next week. So hopefully it'll be gone before I use them up. But I took a bunch with me, and I didn't have to use them. I think it's when I lay down and everything starts draining. It's fun. Yeah. So I don't know. Oh, I told you I kitted up a kit. Whoops, a diamond painting last night that I'm going to be working on. But I'm kind of changing my mind. I'm about ready to throw the, what do you call it, the colors all back into the, because they came in bags. And it is called, it's the Cafe by Vincent Van Gogh. And it is nothing but confetti. And it's square. And the drills are fine, but it's like, geez, I don't know if it's just because I'm sick, so I'm going to give it a little bit. And I might do a whipping chat thing, you know, with it to see after I'm not so sick. But my God, it was like confetti hell, the part that I worked on, and I'm just like, oh, no. So I worked on the, I put it away for right now. So, I was working on the koi that I just got, the red and orange koi, that I did a diamond paint with me last week, I think, and just started, and it's around, so I did a little bit of it, but I haven't felt like doing nothing for about a week, and diamond painting was easier and less, oops, I think that is not going to work. It was too hard to concentrate when I was sick. I could barely see out of my eyes, so diamond painting was on the docket for this week. And then again, I didn't get too much done. Shall we say, whoops. But I thought I'd work over here for a while and do this, and I didn't feel like ciphering on the big one, so we're just ciphering on the little one here. It's just too hard to concentrate, but I wanted to come on and do a video because I hadn't seen everybody for all week, and I don't know. But this is just kicking my booty. And I'm ready for it to go away. I'm sick of coughing and not being able to sleep, and gotta watch how you lay down and turn over, and so it's not a restful sleep. But hey. Oops. Come on. Sorry these are so light, you can't hardly see what they are. But we're making some kind of progress, so I'll just be quiet. Oh, geez. Nothing going on at work, except it's getting busier. And no plans for the summer, other than work. Seems like that's all I ever do, is work, work, work. I would love to retire, but I don't think I can make it on a retirement if I took my retirement early, so I'd still have to do some kind of work just to kind of fill in the gaps. Oh, geez. Gotta figure out what that deep dark purple is. I don't think it's 10. I'll have to go back and check on my thing here. Hang on. What is that blue? That blue is number 9. It's 3. But we got most of the flowers and stuff done and over here. We're just kind of filling in the gaps. Oh, no, it's not 24. It's 4. 4 is that dark blue. 1, 2, 3. You should see this desk. I mean, it is a mess. It's a mess. Oh, it's these beautiful beads. They're like iridescent. I don't know if you can tell how iridescent they are, but I think they're gorgeous. They look almost silver. But that's the darker part of that. So, may have to use some of them here in a minute. But at least we're going in the right direction. That's a plus. Oh, and my clothes smell like candles also got a new, oh dear, I want to say the scroll, what is it called, people? Oh my god, like I got frame, but this one sits in your lap, and it also extends, and she had it made from a company, and I'm not real sure, I can't remember what the company was, but she said it didn't take very long for them to make it. It was like maybe a month or maybe less, if I can remember correctly. But it looked nice. It's all made out of oak, and I liked it because it kind of, what do you call it, moves. You can extend it out, or you can, you know, like to lay across the arms of a chair, or you can have it short so that it sits right on your lap. But it looked really nice. Let me get up here. Oh, good gravy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see them holes. But I thought we'd do this for a while. We haven't done this for a little bit. I'm about to go to a different spot here on this thing. I'm getting sick of this edge. Okay, so this over here is this iridescent purple blue color. And it's kind of the, dagnabbit, I cannot find that hole up there. Iridescent, the shading, I'm sorry, the shading for the cobblestones. So. And I did use some of them, I guess, down here in this part before, when I thought I'd start over there, because I really didn't want to go and mess with that little mess over there because I didn't understand it at the time. Oh, come on. I don't have too much thread here, so it's kind of precarious at best. I'm going to get rid of this needle here. Ouch! As I stick myself. You know, it's funny, you know, you've been doing it for so long, and then you go away from it for like a week, and then all of a sudden you start stabbing yourself with the damn needle. I swear, what's up with that? It's like me and cooking and cutting myself with knives at work. And I don't use that many knives. Okay. Gotta have one right. Dagnabbit, get in the hole. I made red beans and rice last night, hoping to burn out the, the infection that's in my body. I always do that with either green chili or red beans and rice, and I actually found some good andouille sausage. It was really good. I'd never seen it before. It was a little bit spendy though for my taste. But I got it anyway. They usually have one that's by Hillshire Farm, I think, but they didn't have that. They had this Adele's or something like that. So we're gonna go over here and put some of those in. Okay, hang on, I gotta move this or we're gonna spill it all over. Put the lid semi on it. We're doing the dark blue here. Do I need to bring it in a little bit more? Where's my thread? Oh, gotta come over. Hang on, we're moving. Okay. Sometimes I can tell and sometimes not so much. Let me set that down. I got this new little lamp. It's another desk lamp, and I was talking the other night about how I needed to move my light pad around. And come to find out, there is a plug-in on the new little lamp that I bought. It's like one of those little desk lamps with the gooseneck, bendable gooseneck things. And it has a plug-in for a regular, like a regular socket, if you will. So I plugged in the, what do you call it? I just said it, the light pad in there, and it worked just fine. So I can turn my light pad around now. And I can also, if I'm not using the light pad, I can plug in my other light, so maybe it'll shed a little bit, whoops, more light. Dang it, what the heck? Seriously, kids? Come on. I hate when I do this. Just absolutely hate it when I jack up the... Urgh. Okay, let's try again. We got it fixed. Like I said, it's been a good week since I did beaded cross stitch, so hang in there, folks. We might get this frickin' done yet. But I'm glad to be working in a different area. I was getting a little sick of that grass and the water over there. It just gets a little boring. I mean, I came so close last night to starting that stitch thing with the cabin and the mountain. I thought that was just absolutely gorgeous. I didn't know if I wanted to start it or the leopard. And so guess what? I didn't start either one. I'm in the process. Let me show you what I've been doing. Hang on, guys. Be right back. Okay, so this is the one with the, whoa, oh man, you missed it, guys. I about flipped them suckers 6 ways from Sunday. This is the one with the potting shed. So I've gotten about this much done all the way across. But what I did with all the colors, I took them off of this, and I went out and I bought 3 boxes of snack bags. So I wrote on the bag, number 13, this is the color, put it in a little baggie, closed it up, and now I keep it in its own bag. And I wrote on what it is, the flower cabin. And that's where I keep that cross stitch. Everything's with it, including all the instructions. Oh, well, the instructions sitting over there, but I'm trying to keep it all together. And that's what I'm going to do for all of them if I can. I'm going to try to do that with the big ones. And so far, I mean, I haven't used it that much, but it's working okay. Because after you work with those things, hang on just a second. After you work with those things so much, all the thread gets into an absolute frickin' knot, as far as I'm concerned. And there was way too much to put them on a bobbin. So, and I didn't want to mess with that. I was not going there. Not going there. So, sorry. So I thought, well, before it gets to be a complete disaster, especially the peacock mess, I thought that I would put them in baggies. Now, the person that I saw do this, they put like a piece of duct tape on both sides, and then they punched a hole, and they had one of those little rings like you use on a keychain or whatever the hell they use them for. I don't know. They make charms out of them these days. But, and they looped them all together. And that way you just kind of sorted through them. Which was a really good idea, but I didn't want to go to the beading section of my little nightmare room in there and see if I actually had some of those. And I could probably have picked them up at Walmart. So, that phase has not happened. I just put them in baggies, put the number on it, and keep them in a separate baggie. And it keeps them clean, too. I mean, because my stuff sits out and dust collects, you know, before I ever finish things. So, but I thought it was a good idea. And like I said, I'll be damned if I could remember whose website that, whoops, I lost my beads. website that I actually, not website, but YouTube channel that I actually saw that on. But I thought it was a really good idea. So I'm going to be converting them all to that before they get to be a disaster. And there's no way that I can find anything big enough to put the peacock in or the other beaded one in unless I put it in an absolute trash bag, and I just totally refuse, you know. So those two might have to sit out, but the rest of them, and that way, because you can never get them back, you know, too well into what they came in. So, yeah. So I'm slowly converting them left and right to do that with. And I thought it might be a good idea in my case, because, you know, I'm always switching from one thing to another, to write what the actual kit was. Like, I should have written on each one of the numbered little baggies saying flower card or whatever it was, you know, and that way you know that you took it out of that bag if you got more than one projects going on at a time and you have to sew a whole bunch and you accidentally leave it out. I don't know, but this kind of stuff happens to me. Okay, so yeah, that's what we've been doing. It keeps your mind occupied. Of course, I decide to do all these things when I'm about half sick and my mind won't shut off, so I can't ever not do it. And that's the way mixed media was affecting me, but so that's why I quit that. But I just wanted to get them organized and into a baggie so that they would be separate. And I always, when I get one and they're on these card things, I don't know, I wrote on it, I don't know if you can actually see that, but I wrote on it flower cabin, and that way I knew what they went with, because I've got 4 projects sitting over here. So yeah, and I don't want to get the colors mixed up because it really wouldn't turn out well that way. I haven't worked any on the peacock thing. It's just slow progress. I want to skip to the good part, you know, big beautiful flowers and all those peacock feathers. I know I probably could, but you know, it's a strain. So, haven't worked on the princesses in about 2 weeks now. You'd be proud of me. I'm so sick of looking at them damn princesses that I could just care less anymore. And I still got about 8 inches to go. But, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll pick it up again when I'm sick of looking at everything else. But that square I took out, oh my god. It's a nightmare. And it's square, but I mean, the squares were going down fine, but Lord, it was just making me dizzy. I hate being sick. I just hate it. So I'm in denial now. Yeah. So I just keep moving. I'm pretending it's not there till I lay down. Hang on, I gotta, whoops. Gotta get rid of this thread in this corner here. But anyway, so we're getting better every day. I just hate putting up with it. It's an aggravation more so than anything. I gotta go up instead of down. I worked my way all the way down there and whoops, wrong. I know I got another threaded needle here. I always thread 3. And then I keep those 3 needles with this. And that way I don't have to stop. Because I think there was like 10 or 20 in a pack or something. I don't know. When I bought the needles. So I've divided them between all, between the 2 beaded, dagnabbit, really, beaded ones. So gotta save some for that next beaded thing. I don't know how that's going to turn out with plastic beads. It may look too cheesy and cheap. I don't know. It's not like I spent a whole lot of money on it, so I mean, I'm not real worried. It could end up in the trash, but, or the beads going to somebody else, like my granddaughters if they want to make necklaces or something out of them. But we'll just have to see, because I'm liking these glass beads. But I wanted to see what it would look like with plastic beads. So I almost got this blue up to a certain part. It's kind of a blue. It looks like black, but there is actually black. It's over here. But it's not a black bead. I think it's like a dark green, if you will. Yeah, none of this matches what the actual bead color is. So I'm getting kind of used to that. Oh, geez. But other than that, what's everybody else working on? Have you gotten anything accomplished this week? Finished any new diamond paintings or stitching projects? I just love to find out what people are working on. See if I'm missing anything, because you know me, I just gotta go out and get it. Yep. No, I don't know. May take a summer break. I probably got 15 sewing projects. I mean, kits that I've actually bought. But I don't have 15 projects going. I just the ones that you've been seeing. So, and I like my cross stitch because I can sit at the couch and do it, and it's real easy to pick up color and just do all of that color and then do something else, you know. But this, it never leaves this table, man. I mean, unless it's all packaged up. I just can't sew on that couch. I don't know if there's anything going on this weekend. I don't know of any holidays, so I think we're safe for a little bit, but my God, it'd take you 15 minutes to get across the road just for me to come home. Because I have to go in the opposite direction, of course. And, oh, getting in and out of places. This is a small town, and it's kind of bursting at the seams with campers and people, and holy Toledo. Lots and lots of people. You can't hardly go to the grocery store unless you go at 6 o'clock in the morning for nobody to be there and get a decent parking spot. Thank God they have an extra parking lot, because that's where I park. I don't care how far I gotta walk, but I'm not getting caught in the loop. And then you have to wait for people to go by you because it's only one lane through the whole thing. Oh, yeah. This grocery store was built probably 25 years ago, and it hasn't expanded. And they need a new grocery store and with a huge, gigantuous parking lot, because they do a land office business in the summer. Well, guys, I think that's about all I'm going to get done today. Let me bring you down. So, yeah, we got all that done. So we can start on those and go up that away, and then I might stop and do these, you know, along the way, but that's about all I'm going to get done for tonight, guys. Thank you for joining me, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell so you know when my next video comes out. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye. God bless.